So here we are at the Stinky Woods again. But this time I brought Amber and we've got Lucy. I thought might as well. I'm cutting down their food though today. Well, because so far Covie has pooed indoors twice. At least twice, if not 3 times, I think twice. And then she had liquidy poo outside. She pooed outside first thing, then pooed indoors twice, 2 separate occasions. Then had liquidy poo outside. Someone else puked indoors. I don't know which one that was. Probably Micky, but because it was basically the bed that Micky normally sleeps in. But Amber sleeps there as well. Sometimes she lays there. Lucy lays there. Mollie lays there. So I was out doing something at the time. I come back and I found the puke. So who did that? I don't know. So today I'm cutting down their food. That's it. Right, there you go. Even though walkies. Come here, Cobes. Well, yesterday they would have had 4 walkies. 4 lots of separate walkies yesterday. Today it'd be 3. That's it. 3 today. Cut that down because, yeah, the more walkies they have, the more food they need. That's the reality. They do, that does sort of correspond. Yeah, because obviously they use energy, so you need to replace the energy they've used. Anyway, here you go. Yeah. Well, yesterday had some victories in it, didn't it? Yeah. And today, we got the Liverpool owner coming out saying, I'm very sorry for the decisions I was making. I wasn't considering the fans, and we can't go ahead with anything like that without the fans. I made a mistake. Sorry. And the problem is, all the fans who commented to that video have said, yeah, we know. If it had gone through, you wouldn't have been sorry. And even now, you're not sorry because you're wealthy. You're incredibly rich and you don't care less. What are you going to do? If you sell the club, you're going to sell the club for a lot more than what you bought it for, because when you bought it, they weren't the English champions, or hadn't been for 20 odd years. Yeah? So therefore, now they're a better club than what they were when you bought the club. So you would make money, wouldn't you? Especially as the idea of the Super League has been floated. They found out what they need to do to make it happen. Basically, all they need to do to make it happen is get the Germans involved, persuade the German clubs to get involved, persuade the Dutch clubs to get involved, but that's going to take time because they've only just entered the league, so you're looking at maybe 5-10 years before they're going to do that again. The French have got to be involved. But if you can get the English, the Spanish, the Italian, the French, the German and the Dutch all involved, and the Portuguese involved, there you go. Now you've got a league. Now you've got a Super League, European Super League, and that would be a good one to see. I think most people would agree that would be an exciting league to see. But you have to have the ability of clubs to be relegated and promoted into it. How you do that? Yeah, maybe you would have a team at the bottom would come out, the team who won the Champions League would go in, or the runner-up, because you can have the Champions League as a separate competition. But basically, where the teams involved in the European Super League can't be involved in the Champions League. Yeah, you've got to have a sort of a Champions Cup that's going to only involve teams that aren't involved in the Super League. Then you could do it. Then the team that won that could then get promoted into it. That would be possible. You could do that. That would work. But for now, they're all apologetic. Oh, we're so sorry. Ed Woodward is resigning at the end of the year, but again, end of the year. Come on. We've only just started the blinking year. We're in the 4th month. Yeah, the fans got excited because they thought he was going now. We've got a blinking transfer window coming up in about, 2 to 3 months? Well, a month, really. May, isn't it, really? It's at May when you first start looking at players you want to bring in. Of course, you've got him doing it again. Well, who else are you going to have doing it? Darren Fletcher? No. Well, Darren Fletcher would probably know will understand Man United, so he'd be good in that way. But no. Would he be good in every way? Don't know. So the reality is that when it comes down to it, United needs a proper director of football, someone who understands not just the club, but basically they need to understand how to do the job. And at the moment, I've come way too far, haven't I? Where's that supposed to be going down? Wait, Mickey, come here. Have I come too far? I don't know. Would you leave that blinking wire alone, Covie? Pain in the arse. Keep doing the video, she keeps on putting the wire away. Annoying. Anyway, there you go. Oh dear. I think this is where we're going to go down around there actually. Got to go to the left to get to the main path. We could have just followed that path. It leads to somewhere. Obviously. Actually, come here, this way. Mickey, we will go down here. Lucy, shut up. Calm down, Lucy. Calm down, Lucy. Well, sometimes I do that to tease them, and she gets all barky. I keep changing directions. I'm only going to say, let's go down this way today, because we've never really come on this path to the end of it. So we've gone down the other path, so try this one. It's going to lead to the other paths anyway, at some point, isn't it, really? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's an advert. I did a video the other day called Leggings. Oh dear, did that one, the video of that one. I've done videos before about jeans. But of course, you've got an advert now on YouTube for Very, the company Very. I think their catalogue or something, I don't know. Or online shopping channel or something, I don't know. Whatever it is. But here in this advert, they've got the camera going right up into the crotch of this fat woman. She's wearing jeans. It's like, oh, okay. And then she turns around and it's showing butt, this big butt, and it's like, really? Really? Okay. Yeah, don't do that, please. Why do they keep on trying to get us to focus on that stuff? Yeah, the button and the clutch all the time. So, oh, jeez, come on. First of all, don't do that. Secondly, it brings you on to the point of, you know, what people like with regards to body types. And to me, my understanding has always been someone who's incredibly skinny, you don't want that. Partly because, you know, certainly in the winter months, if you're in bed with that person, they're really skinny, they're going to be nicking your body heat. You're going to be blinking cold when they're nice and toasty. Not good. Plus, when you cuddle them, you hear crackling. So, excuse me. Crackling is okay if you're having a Sunday roast, or not a Sunday roast, yeah, Sunday roast and it's pork and there's some crackling with it. Then that's okay. Otherwise, you don't really want it when you're cuddling somebody. You know, not good. You're getting intimate with the person, but you don't want to get too intimate. You don't want to be a bit too rough because you don't want to break them. Yeah, no, sorry, that's not good at all. You don't want that. That's really bad. You don't want to get involved in that sort of stuff, do you? Particularly. We've got a path this side, but we've also got a path down there. I know the one down there that takes us over to where we normally are over there. Let's go here. Come on, let's go this way. I don't know what's this way, so we'll go this way. Mickey's already gone, and he's come back to find out why we're up there. Mickey, you're running ahead, Muppet. Yeah, I'm not going to run. I'm walking. I noticed that on the way down. Looking at the miles thing, noticed, oh, okay, I've travelled 2 miles. Excuse me, that's 2 miles. There's no way, shape or form I'm going to get back to running. If that's 2 miles, I mean, what I used to do years ago, I'm not going to do that now. I'm not 30 anymore. There's no way, shape or form I'd go running again. You know, that was a long distance. It seemed to take a while to drive, and that was only 2 miles. So it's like, oh geez, Amber, come on Amber. Get your head up now. Stop eating poo. Or whatever else you're eating. Pack it up. It's the reason I haven't brought you down here for a while. Amber, show me that I can trust you. Show me that I can trust you. You be a good girl, okay? Be a good girl. You are feeding babies, so therefore you've got to be a good girl and you've got to not eat stuff that's bad for you, okay? Loves? Loves? Yes? Go on, on you go. Be a good puppy. No, I'm going to say it's like, talking about body types. Someone who's the opposite way. Someone who's fat. No. For me, no. Again, in the summer, you're going to be getting bloody hot sleeping next to that person because they've got this extra body heat. Well, basically, they're wearing a, I don't know if you remember those, what they're called, body warmers. They're wearing the equivalent of 2 of those all year round. Yeah, no. I mean, put it this way, a comfortable cuddle. Give you that much, a comfortable cuddle. You're going to be the fat you're coming into, but you don't necessarily need that much for it to be comfortable. Really? Oh, this path here is the path that we normally go on from there. We normally come over there to go on this path. This is the path that takes us down to basically the caravan park. Yeah. Cool. Or is that one over there? I'm not touching. One of them. Yeah. It's one of them. Yep. There you go. But no, as I say, put it this way. This is where we need to understand we're all different. What we like is different. What we understand is different. The way we see ourselves is different. It is, of course it is, yeah. I've said in videos before, there are some people who go through life trying to do better, trying to understand and be a better human being, be a better person. There are other people that never try to learn anything. But what we need to understand, if we're the sort of people that are trying to do better, is that we were, at some point, those people that weren't trying to do better. If we come to a point of understanding one day and then realise, we need to do better, maybe they just haven't come to that understanding yet. You know? Well, it's like people who are overweight, people that are underweight, maybe they just need to get an understanding that they need to look after themselves a bit better. Yeah, because they have only got one life. And put it this way, with COVID, we know with COVID is that overweight people are the ones more likely to be hospitalised and needing respirators and dying from COVID. So, put it this way, this is COVID. We may have something far worse in the future. And if that happens, by the time we get that, you haven't really got time to lose weight because all the gyms will be closed. So if we get another virus like that that is really, really bad on people that are overweight, well then, if we have a bit of time, maybe then deal with it. Yeah. Deal with the issues that you have. Yeah, part of the reason why I go on these walks is because of the fact that even in gyms, I don't do cardio in gyms. I do, weight training, heavy lifting, or for me, heavy lifting at least. I try and go heavier every time because, as I'm getting older, I can do cardio. I can increase cardio, but I'm just going to get skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, and it's okay. No. I've always been skinny. Always been skinny. In my life. Always been quite slim. Always been highly active. So it's like, right, I'm going to slow it down a bit. Go for walks, go for nice walkies with doggies. Do the walkie-talkies, that sort of stuff. Improve upon that sort of stuff. And, alright. Burn calories that way. Well, that's it. I mean, I do like sweet stuff. Certainly I do like puddings and stuff like that. I really do. They're very nice. But they are. I do understand overweight people. I understand. The temptations of eating that sort of stuff is very nice. Yeah, they are very, very nice indeed. So therefore, obviously tempting to eat it. Yes, of course, yeah. Very, very tempting to eat it. You know, that's the way it goes. Yeah. Now, you have to understand that if you do enough exercise, I mean, even me, the reason why I now have been going out 3 times with the dogs, or doing walks like this more often, I used to only do a walk like this once a day. The reason I'm now doing them like twice a day or 3 times a day, because I am really, because I was doing one here, one at the ferry village, and then one at the park at night. So that was like 3 walks a day. But the reason is because I'm eating more of that sort of stuff. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to also eat that sort of stuff during the early parts of the day rather than the latter part of the day, because then I'm more likely to burn off the calories. Because I understand I'm getting older, I'm doing less. Because I'm doing less, it means that I need to do things differently. You know, when I take the dogs out, rather than just taking a bat and ball and getting them to run around, which is great for them, does knacker them, they're happy. Yeah, they're knackered, they've had a bit of play, a bit of stimulation, they're happy with that. Have we got them all? No, we're missing Amber. Amber! Come on, Amber, this way. Don't know what on earth you're up to, you're eating something again, aren't you? Licky lips, yeah, licky lips, I see. Go on you go. Go on, Amber Bamber. Yeah, so we're going to push forward because the other day with Stuart, we were on this path and we actually came out quite close to the caravan park. So I want to go to where he went so I can see that, because that'd be quite useful. You know, to go there so I know in the future, right, this is where we need to go. So we can do the walk right to the caravan park and then turn around and walk back again. Right. That means we'll have a better walk. Yeah. That's what I said about doing better, about learning. There's so many people that just don't want to learn. They just don't want to do anything. Yeah, they just can't be bothered. It's like, okay, it's your life. And that's the thing, you know, we do need to understand, okay, folks, it's your life. You know, it's like people that want to get right with God and people that don't want to get right with God. If you don't want to get right with God, okay, that's up to you. You know, churches that don't want to get right with God, okay, that's up to you. You have your walk. If you choose to do it that way, then okay. That's your decision. You know, there's people like me that's job is to, you know, give out the warnings, to tell you that you're in danger, but then if you choose to take notice or don't choose to take notice, that is up to you. Now, Stuart said yesterday that you know, the videos I'm doing, where I've mentioned certain people, are really me sort of sending out, what did he say? A seed of conviction, I think he said. A seed of conviction. And I said, no. I said, it's not. Not really. I said, because first of all, they have to listen to it. They have to be willing to hear. And if they're not, well then, it's not a seed of anything, is it really? But that's why it's a case of using, you know, anything like that as a way of sort of doing a video for anyone else and saying, well, there you go. This is a situation. You know, I hope you can learn from it. I hope you can sort of, you know, here's something in this that can be useful for you. Amber, leave now. Stop eating poo. Whether it's rabbit poo, I don't care. Stop eating it. I suppose in rabbit poo there's a bit of goodness in there for, I suppose. Well, we come across a dog the other day that was eating rabbit poo. That was yesterday with down here, walking with Stuart. Yeah, lady's dog was eating rabbit poo. Yeah. Come on this way, not that way. Here, oi, here. Come on, Cove. We're not going that way, Swinner. Oi. No, as I say, it's all. It's like you give out the warnings of Matthew 7, and yeah, about the fact that if you want to make someone else pay, then you've got to pay for all the things you've done, and the problem is that that's going to be incredibly expensive to you. Yeah, because you made the decision. You made an incredibly stupid, reckless decision, basically that counts as self-harming. Amber, come here. Wait, no jumping. No jumping. Come here now. 1 second, let's pause this. Wait, pack it up. Mollie, enough. Too big. Too big, Mollie. You know that already. No, a gentleman was asking me about areas where you get birds feeding. I said, well, there's an area around there, but it's been closed down at the moment because of the fact, of all the nesting that's going on. He went, oh, okay. So again, that's good to do. It's nice to be able to do that. You find that knowledge and you share that knowledge with people. It helps them. Certainly he's looking for somewhere to do spotting birds, but that area that would normally be great for that, at the moment it's been closed down because of that issue. So that's cool. But getting back to what I was saying, in the end, look, the reality is, it is self-harming. What people do is self-harm, but the problem is if people choose to self-harm, you can't stop them. You can't. It's up to them. They want to do that, they're going to do it, aren't they? And the thing of it is, they're going to do it, aren't they? They're going to decide that this is what they want to do, this is who they want to be. Then okay, be that, do that. You're trying to hurt me, you're just hurting you. You're just hurting you. So all this stuff about calling the animal welfare on me and then being pally-pally with people who sit there watching their dog attacking mine, but then you pretend that you call the animal welfare on me because you care about animals. But you clearly don't care about animals, otherwise you'd tell those two people that sit there watching their dog attacking mine to sod off. You would have nothing to do with them. You'd find them to be disgusting people because you tell people that I'm disgusting because you make up lies about me punching a dog in the face. So you say that I'm disgusting, and yet, Amber, 2 weeks ago, pregnant. Those people, their dog, harassing Amber when she was heavily pregnant. She could easily have lost her pups. You want to be pally with these people? You want to pretend that what you're doing against me is you're doing it for animal welfare because you care about animals? No. Clearly, it's harassment. Clearly, it's making me pay back. Clearly, you wanted those people to have their dog attacking mine as payback over me. Clearly, that's what you wanted. So that's why their sins are on you, as well as them. Which is why I said before in the video, if you want to pay back, you have to understand if they don't pay back, their sins are also on you, so you have to pay for theirs as well. That's the point. If you want to get people involved in making someone pay, then their sins are on you. That's the reality. If you want to pretend that you are holier, I'll put it this way, God's used to people like that. God's used to the holier than thou sort of people, and it doesn't impress him. Not in any way, shape or form. It doesn't impress him. Well, of course, I've got video of them sitting with those two people. I got video last night. Them being friendly, talking with them two people. Because of course, they would tell all this crap about them going to a lawyer. They would tell the lawyer that every time they called animal welfare, it's because they were concerned about the dogs. They were concerned about their dog. They were concerned about the dog next door. They were concerned about the puppies. Excuse me, you were concerned about the puppies. Okay, you called animal welfare on me. You called the dog warden on me. You called the SPCA, or whatever they're called, on me, saying that the puppies are kept in a bad conditions or whatever, right? Exactly the same conditions as your dog was in before you bought him, because you bought him from me. Did you raise any of those issues before you bought that dog? No. Not one. Not one. Because, put it this way, had you have raised those issues, you would have got a dog somewhere else, wouldn't you? Right? So again, all those calls to those people, proof of harassment against me. Proof of harassment. Because did you really believe the stuff? You know, the thing you put on Facebook. Lies. That you knew were lies. If you'd have believed in any of that stuff, you would not have bought Harvey. You just wouldn't have bought him. Not in any way, shape or form. He would have gone somewhere else. You wouldn't have had him. You would have been utterly disgusted with the person who had him, who had the mum and dad of him. And you would have said, there's no way, shape or form we're getting him off that person. We're not going to support a puppy farm. Remember, you've accused me of being a puppy farm or running a puppy farm. You would have said, we're not going to support a puppy farm. Did you do that? No. So, yeah. Come on this way. Mickey, wait. You didn't run too far ahead this time, did you? Riley, come. Come on, Smiley, Riley. Come on, come on, Emma, come and chew. No, I mean, this is the point. Is that you can lie about stuff, and yeah, you can try and persuade courts that what you're saying is true. The evidence is there, quite clear, powerful evidence against you. Any half-decent judge is going to say immediately, BS. What you're claiming is BS. Yeah, you're claiming this person is trying to harass you because of the fact they're mentioning the things you've done in videos. They're mentioning your harassment against him in videos, and that's supposed to be harassment against you, even though these things are factual things, they're truth. How can it be harassment? You know, is your image being shown? No. Has your name been shared? No. Has your address been shared? No. So how is it harassment? Oh, well, he said a couple of unkind things. Okay. Did you put something up on Facebook saying he locks puppies in a 2x2 box? Right, okay, so you were lying. You were trying to turn people against him. Do you think that was a bit unkind? Yeah. Oh, but of course, yeah. It was something you said, so therefore it's okay. I mean, the thing of it is, judges don't live in your head. They don't live in your understanding. Look at Covie. I was saying, with regards to that situation, my responsibility is to share that. Why? Because there are other people who are making decisions like these people are making, but people who are Christian who need to realise the danger that they're in. That they're in a situation where they're on a path which is bad, to say the least. And so, share information. No, I'm not trying to turn people against these people. I couldn't care less. I've not put anything on Facebook. Amber, get in here. Come on this way. I've not done that. I could have done that. As I say, I got video of them sitting up by their fire with the neighbours. I could have just put a video on Facebook to say, oh, these are the people who are claimed who call the animal welfare against me all the time, and yet they're now sitting with two people who they know that those two people have encouraged and sat enjoying their dog attacking mine. And not only will they not call the animal welfare on those people, but they will sit having drinkies and a nice chat with these people as if these people are lovely, wonderful people. Lovely, wonderful human beings. I haven't done that. Why? Because I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less about you personally. I couldn't care less. Not in that way. I have no interest in getting you back. I have no interest in turning people against you. No interest at all. I have no interest in trying to harass you or anything like that. If I wanted to harass you, I could do that quite easily. I could make myself out to be an incredible pain in the arse to you. I really could. Easy enough to do. Put it this way. The lady goes outside, smokes, often has her phone calls outside. Easy enough to make as much noise as I can possibly make when she's outside on the phone. That's going to piss her off, right? Have I done that? No. Today I did a bit of noise because of the fact that I think it was, who was it? Covie. Covie had a plant there, a lavender plant. She pulled it down, put all the mud all over the floor. Plus, she did liquidy poo. So I had to spray the area. When I was spraying the area, the mud certainly went all over the tool shed things. So I had to spray them down, and that was quite noisy. But I've never tried to be a pain in the arse. I've never tried to do that. Not even tried to do it. I've not called animal welfare about the fact that their dog most days is howling. I've not made false claims that their dog is locked in in the bathroom or something all day, only let out to pee and poo. I've said on the video that might be the case, but I've never contacted animal welfare and said, oh, I believe this is the case. This dog is crying his eyes out, howling for many hours of the day. Never done it. Why? Because it's your business. Yes, you got the pup from me, and I'm sorry for the pup. That is in that situation. Of course I am, because no dog should be howling. If a dog's howling, it means it's really, really upset. So I'm sorry for the pup that is in that situation. But I'm not going to try and get you into trouble because of that. You're going to be accountable to God on that. You've had enough. I've given you enough warnings. I've given you enough highlights of the issues that you've caused for yourself. If you choose not to take notice, that's up to you. But I've got no interest. I'm not going to do that. No interest at all. I mean, I could run off a complete list of the things that they've done or the other people have done, or certainly the things that the other people have done that these people have complained about me doing. I could run off a list of those things about how they're complete hypocrites by saying that I'm bang out of order for doing these things, but then being pally-pally with these other people that have done exactly that and worse. But no, because there really is no point in doing that at all. How is that going to benefit anyone else, really? Now we've got a person walking. Has that person got a dog? If they have, I've got to be aware of Amber. Come here, Amber. Amber here now. Problem is, quite often you see a person and the dog's not off a lead. Because the dog's off lead, the dog may be a good, but she's looking back. Because she's looking back, I think she's got a dog. She has got a dog. Right, okay. Right, 1 second, I'm going to pause this now. Well, again, here we've got dog. We've got Mickey in the area with dog. No issue. Because that dog isn't being aggressive. How you doing? You doing okay? I got her on the lead because she's just had babies.
Oh, right.
And if she meets a dog she doesn't know, she thinks her babies might still be in the area.
Yeah, she's watching you.
So she gets a bit,
Gorgeous.
unfriendly with dogs.
That's a young one.
Aye, but that's the mum of the puppy. The one with the white face, that's the grandmother.
All right.
One with the blue collar, that's the dad. And the one behind you, that's the granddad.
Oh my goodness.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. And the one with the green collar, that's the brother of the pup.
Oh, what a handful.
Well, because his dad is the one with the behind you. That's Chewie, that's the dad of Micky. And Mollie, the mum of this pup, is the mum of Micky.
Hello.
So, yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, they are lovely doggies.
Oh, what a handful.
I wouldn't do that.
No, Dino, no.
I wouldn't sniffy too much.
No. No, darling.
That's all right. Right, you take care. Have a good one.
Okay.
Right, let's get you over here, mate, Babs. Come here, Amber. There's a good girl. Come here, Babs. Go on, Amber. Good girl. Good girl, Amber. Well done, Bubba. Oh, it's just a point of putting her on the lead. I say no problem with Micky at all. Yeah, all this crap about Micky being an aggressive dog. Again, that's on their ticket, isn't it? On their ticket of sins and lies and all this crap, that's on their ticket. You know, that's fine. Let it be on their ticket. I don't care. So, I mean, if they say, will you forgive me? Sod off. No, did you forgive me? You can take a run and bloody jump. Am I going to forgive you? What, for calling animal welfare against me? For saying that I punched a dog in the face, trying to turn neighbours against me, getting him scratching my car, getting him threatening to beat me up because you lied about me punching a dog in the face? You want me to forgive you for 18 months of this crap? And me forgiving you, it's not me forgiving you that you've got the issue with. It's God forgiving you you've got the issue with. God will only forgive you once you pay for your sins. And me forgiving you, if you get me on a very good day, then yeah. But as I say, it's not me forgiving you, it's the issue, it's God forgiving you. Because when you commit sins, you have to repent of those sins to God. You can't. You can't repent of those sins because you have to pay for them because you decide that I have to pay. So therefore you have to pay for them. That's the reality of the situation. So, yeah, I hoped months ago that you would stop. Because if you'd have stopped, then the debt to you would have been so much lower. So much lower. But that ain't going to be the case now. It would have been in the 4 digits. No, it won't. If you're talking about financially, it would have been 4 digits. No, it won't. Now it's going to be so much higher than that. Because you just wanted to continue. Even the point about calling the animal welfare against Micky because Micky showed teeth to your dog. Really? Well, put it this way. Well, I love my dogs. Anyone who watches my videos knows that I love my dogs. I don't want any harm coming to them. How many times have I called animal welfare on those people whose dog keeps on attacking mine? You know, Chewie has been attacked 3 or 4 times. Amber, at least 3 times. A couple of times with them standing there watching. Right? Riley, terrified to the point where he won't even cross the garden. And they won't even call their dog back to allow Riley to cross the garden. I'm calling Riley and they're just standing there watching. They won't even call their dog back. How many times do you think I've called the dog warden about them? Once. Only once. After all those times, I eventually got to the point of saying enough is enough. And I think that was on the time, when I shared on video about Floyd being over Amber, and when she dared to move, he bit her. And the boyfriend just was sitting there saying, did you get it on video? Were you trying to video it? What am I supposed to do? I call Amber, if she moves, she gets bit. What the heck am I supposed to do? I've got to hope at some point you're going to wake up to the fact that what you're doing is bang out of order and you're going to call that dog to you. That's what I'm hoping. But of course, chances are not, so I might as well video it because it's evidence. Because if I then claim that that dog did that, you're going to lie and say it didn't. And of course, the people that are reporting me are not going to report you, are they? Even though they probably got it on video, but they're never going to actually report that, are they? because you're helping them to have a go at me. So what am I supposed to do? Get it on video. That's the only thing I can do. Jeez. That's just like yesterday. I went out. This is when I left the thing recording. I went out. I think it was taking a few dogs to do their pee and poo. Just in the garden area, my garden area. So he is up there. He just looks over at me as I walk out. I just look up. Who the fuck are you looking at? Excuse me? Another sin. That's now on your area. That's called aggressive behaviour. That's on your area now. That's now on your ticket. Remember, you've got to pay for your sins. Good luck. Good luck. You want to keep it up? Keep it up. You want to encourage me to hit you? That's not going to happen. I don't need to, because what you're doing to yourself is far worse than I could ever do. Far worse than I could ever do. Ugh. But again, that's a warning. So put it this way. I've just deleted something. It was a warning to these 4 people. But I've given them enough warnings. I'm not going to give them any more. Not a warning from me, a warning about what's going to happen to them as a result of what they're doing, as a result of their behaviour. So, yeah, realistically speaking, I've given them enough warnings. Simple as that. I'm not going to give them any more warnings. Unless God particularly, specifically tells me to, and He's got to push me to do so. Because I think they've had enough. Well, they're telling me they've had enough. They're telling me they've had enough to the point where they're contacting the lawyer to get me to take my videos down. So they've had enough of my warnings. So there you go. You won't get any more warnings in. There you go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I take all the stuff off where I've mentioned anything like that. Therefore, yeah. I don't mean I take videos down. No, because they're warnings to other people. Not warnings to you only. They're warnings to everyone who listens to them. Put it this way, we as humans, we all make mistakes. We all are simply trying to live life, every single one of us. We're just trying to get on with the crap that's in front of us. We all have that. We have to deal with the day that is in front of us. We don't know what's going to be there. We've never been here before, have we? We've never dealt with this stuff, not exactly the same as what we're dealing with now. We might have dealt with things similar if we live in the same sort of lives. But there's always going to be slight differences. Always going to be slight differences in every day. So every day is different. We've never dealt with it. So therefore, every day is tough for people. You know, people are just trying to live. They're trying to figure things out. Some are. Some aren't. I say some just... We won't talk about them anymore. No. Well, and to be honest, I've got to do videos now that really focus on helping those people who want to do better, rather than helping the people that really couldn't care less. There's too many people that really couldn't care less. I'm going to change what I do in videos now. I'm saying no warnings for particular people. No. What you got, Luce? What you found, Bubba? What you find, Lucy? Oh, God knows what she got. What you got? Come here, Luce. Leave it now. Spit it out. Lucy, leave. Lucy, leave. Now, leave. What is it? Right, Puppy's having that. That's a hat. Right, puppies can have that. They can play with that. It's a... Goodness knows what that says. It's got a word in it. I've got no idea. Is it upside down? Yeah, it was upside down. Smaydug. Smaydug is the name of the hat. It's obviously not the hat's name because the hat isn't a person, so it doesn't get a name, but it's a make, I would guess. Yeah. Shut up, you. You're not getting it. No. Giving it to the babies. I'm giving it to the babies. They need toys. They need things to chew so they can have hats and all stuff like that because they like chewing. They get little tiny teeth. So they need toys like that. So they can have it. I'd leave it if I thought the person who actually originally had it was going to come back for it, but I don't think they really are, so there you go. That's cool. Yeah, indeed. That's up to them, isn't it, really? Go on you go. Barking all the time. Shouting her head off, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, good walkies. How's your footsie? Go on you go. Go on you go. You okay, Luce? Lucy K? Well, it's very much a case of, do I take Lucy? Do I take Amber? But of course, Lucy's foot's been dodgy. It seems as if when she comes here, or places like here, whether it's running through the woodland bits, she gets something caught in her foot or something, I don't know. She's limping a bit. There she is, okay. Right, okay, she won't be coming here for a while again. Well, as I say, it was just a case, I don't know, is it here that does it for her, or does it to her foot? If it is, she won't be coming here again. Because the other place, the other woods, this Fairy Village one, her feet seem to be okay with that one. Maybe it's just like these bits on the floor here. Maybe they get into her toes or something. Or maybe there's something there that irritates the skin. So what I will do, I'll wash her feet. Both her front feet. I'm not really sure. I think it's could be her right foot. Not sure. So I'll wash both. Yeah. I thought it was another dog, but it was Amber. I thought I better get Amber because that's another dog there. It was Amber. Yeah. The other dog was a dog I was concerned about being with other dogs. It was the same dog. So nice. Well, just look up. I'm looking at Lucy, and yeah, the sunlight was gleaming on Amber. So yeah, there you go. Put it this way, I mean, as I say about life, life is, it's a gift, especially with things like COVID. You've got COVID. Life is a pain in the bloody ass for a lot of people. You know, there's a lot for people to try and deal with and take care of. You know, in everyday life. We've all got that. We have. That's the reality. We all have that. I'll put it this way, yeah, I mean, to a certain degree, even though, yeah, the people that have been a pain in the arse to me, they have, yeah, I was concerned for them for a while. I wanted to sort of say things that maybe could help them to change their direction. But this way, so anything they've done really been that much of a pain in the arse to me? I mean, you know, God's been teaching me through it anyway, teaching me how to deal with the situation. So, you know, from that perspective, bring it on. But the reason why it's not good to bring it on is because for them. And so, to a certain degree, I was happy to do the videos because, you know, and to try and give them warnings, because it's like, well, if I was in their situation, would I want the warnings? Yeah. Yeah. So it's good in that way, but as I say, not anymore. Covie! Come, Bubba girl. It's good girlie. Love you. No, as I say, not anymore. Just got no interest in helping them in any way, shape or form. Well, as I say, all they want to do is continue the same crap. And put it this way, I would respect them. I would respect what they did if they were calling the same people on the people that, you know, whose dog has attacked mine. If they called the same authorities on them, I would respect them. I'd say, okay, you know, I think you're wrong in your judgment of Mickey. Yeah, you were wrong in the fact that I didn't punch a dog in the face. But I can respect the fact that at least you're consistent because you called the authorities on them when their dog was out of order. So now you're calling the authorities on me. At least that's consistent. The problem is you're being incredibly inconsistent because it's not about that. And when it's not about that, it's like you just want to keep doing that. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Go for that, yeah. Well, put it this way, I mean, you know, I said about how many times did I call animal welfare people. I only called them once. That was in August. However, when the bloke came around the other day, I mentioned the fact I called him in August. I mentioned what it was about because he said he didn't know anything about it. I sent him a video of it. Amber, come. That's a busy road there, sweetheart, okay? You don't go ahead of me. Cars can still pull into that car park. It's a tiny car park, but cars can pull into that car park still incredibly fast because it's a 60-mile-an-hour road. Come here. Oi. Wait for Dad. Wait. Okay, Covie, flop yourself on the floor. Look at how big she's getting now. Big girl now, isn't she? Look at her. Oh, she's getting a lot bigger. Ain't you, Cobes? You're getting bigger, baby. Yep. Mollie, you as well. Come here. You shouldn't be going ahead. Come here now. Anyway, folks, so yeah, I'll leave you to it. I'll speak to you later about whatever. I'll speak to you about later. You take care. God bless, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.